Alright, time for my quarterfinals game of this month's MSEM GPE. Playing against Cyber, who is on the Jeskai Planeswalkers deck. That's a really bad opening hand. Okay, this opening hand's slightly better. I'll keep this. I bottom one of the reveal eternities. I'm actually... maybe I should bottom Missing Crackmaster instead, but I think bottoming one of the reveal eternities is probably fine. They're going to keep 7. I think, what's this? Am I on the play? Yes, I'm on the play. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay, so I do get to keep up turn 1 Cosmic, which doesn't actually help me at all because they don't have turn 1 plays. Right? Basically the Cosmic turns, the turns I care about Cosmicing stuff is on turn 3 and turn 4, mostly. Also, they're playing a deck that can kill Horizon Wayfarer really easily. Do I run out Horizon Wayfarer anyways? I could Cosmic their 2-drop. Okay, so like Horizon Wayfarer on 2, what does that get answered by? Oh wait, they also have their own Cosmics. I don't think I want to run a Horizon Wayfarer into a Cosmic Sinkhole. So I think I'm supposed to pass here because they don't actually have any other 1-drops, so basically if they don't Cosmic here, they just waste mana, so I think I should just make them waste mana. So do I want to keep up Reveal Eternities or just jam Terraformer's Globe? I think I should just get Globe out right now. Like, might as well get it out so I can see what I'm going to drop before I reveal eternities. Okay, that's good. That's a land. So my mana should be taken care of for this game, hopefully. I have Terraformer's Globe, and I have 4 colors, so I probably will have all the colors I need for the rest of the game. Something that could happen next turn is I play Horizon Wayfarer with 1 mana up for Cosmic, and they're probably just going to answer it. Oh, I guess they're like really representing Cosmic right now. Okay, in that case, I'll just run out Horizon Wayfarer. Do I fetch... What color do I fetch? Do I need to fetch green here? Or do I need to fetch red? Or should I be fetching red? How much does life matter in this matchup? It's like somewhat... It matters somewhat, but not too much. I think I can afford to take the damage here. Yeah, I'll just take the damage here. Or... I want to use Terraformer's Globe now. I want to fetch the minion with this, right? Okay, fine. So there actually is the risk that I try to fetch with Timber range, and then and momentarily while this thing's in the graveyard, and I'm fetching, this thing becomes a 2/2, and then they can white clear it in that small amount of time between. Let's see if they try to jam a 3-drop. Like, best case scenario is that they jam a 3-drop and I get to Cosmic Sinkhole it. Seems like they're going to Hemley. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. If they -2 here, I think I'm obligated to bottom, right? Because I really need to hit a land drop for next turn. Or at least, no, the fact that they're using Hemley instead of literally any other way of dealing with this kind of suggests that they don't have another answer. Like, the problem is that if I don't hit my land drops, the game gets pretty bad for me. Like, if I can hit a land drop next turn, I get to go Syn Crackmaster. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm fetching this turn, right? I'm fetching Dominion. Yeah. So basically, it doesn't matter how I sequence this. That's not ideal. Okay, I guess I Terraformer's Globe and try to hit a land. But like, I'm letting them stick a Hemley on board. I mean, I guess 1 Hemley on board isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, I did hit the land at least. So this is fetching red. I still don't have any black sources though. That actually is a problem. Well, whatever. Grasp doesn't hit Planeswalkers. It also just doesn't really hit much. Like, I guess it hits a board that has lots of creature tokens from their Planeswalkers. But yeah, like, Grasp just isn't very good in this matchup. Well, no, it also hits their pools. Actually, one issue with not playing Syn Crackmaster this turn is that, or last turn, is that now I'm not pressuring any Planeswalkers on board. I guess that's the reason why Horizon Wayfarer would be really nice. It's because basically I need creatures on board so I can pressure the Planeswalkers. Because if I let my opponent just have free Planeswalkers out, it's not going to work. It's not going to be good for me. Offering pools, okay, that's fine. Grasp is not instant speed though, so okay. Let's see what they take. They take Fulmin. Interesting. Mirrorgate. They can name Dominion. Or actually, if they name Magtorn, how bad is that for me? I do need to get my second basic eventually. Oh, what? So they name an off color with that? I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I'll just let it resolve. Like, if they want to name Dominion, that's fine. If they want to name Magtorn, that's fine-ish. Yeah, it's fine if they do that. Oh, right. They want to turn off. Sure, I guess that's one way of doing that. I guess I'll name black because, like, that's a color they're not on. And maybe there's off chance that, like, I feel like black would be my bottleneck over green. Okay. Yeah, I should just do this first. to see what I'm going to draw before I fetch. We Call to Wander. Oh, Kyoro. All these cards are really good. I think I'm actually supposed to take Call to Wander over Kyoro, even though... So like I know they have Cosmic Synchro. If I can hit 2 more lands, I can try to jam Kyoro. Kyoro doesn't actually have anything good to flashback, right? I guess I could flash back Burning Up, which probably kills a Planeswalker. I think I just want to take my Call to Wander though, because that's like my trump card in this matchup. And do I need to fetch now? No, I can still wait on the fetch. Sanjing. Oh, that's... Okay, so like I can Sanjing... No, I can't Sanjing into Syncratic Master because of how the mana works out. That's annoying. Okay, so like, I guess I do play Syncratic Master now. Alright. That kind of... Hopefully that guarantees me a land drop for this turn. And then I have 2 mana up, which lets me... It doesn't let me do anything. I think... Yeah, I guess Sanjing is probably my best play. And I'll try to preserve life by not doing anything. I'm wasting so much mana playing like this, but... I mean, this is like a really good opportunity to Syncratic Master because I have a land drop anyways. I might as well Sanjing when I don't have a land drop for a turn, right? That's how it's supposed to work. So what? They get you on tap and slam 4-drop. What's the 4-drop I'm most worried about? Amulet, I guess? Am I that worried about them slamming Amulet? Sort of. Okay, fine. I've convinced myself to just keep waiting, which is probably a mistake, but that's the kind of mistake I keep making, so I'm not sure what else I can be doing differently. Except like waiting is also bad for me because I'm pretty sure my opponent wins in the late game. Oh, okay. They're just going to do that. If they want the Cosmic for 3 on my Sanjing, I'm like more than happy I'm more than fine with that. Okay, so like maybe I should have been phased Syncratic because basically now I'm forced to jam Syncratic and then I can't leave up anything. Well, hopefully I draw into Wayfarer Shrine. Okay. So Call to Wander is... Do I want to call for Wanderer for 5 cards? Still lets me leave up Cosmic, so they can't slam Mari, but they can still slam one of their smaller things. I can keep waiting on the Call to Wander, in which case I get to Syncratic Master, keep up 2 mana, which doesn't actually change any of the math. Actually, I also had access to Reveal Eternities last turn. I could have done that instead of Sanjing. Maybe I should have done that instead of Sanjing. Well, but then they just keep up the Cosmic, which... I mean, I'm not going to get a chance to resolve another Cosmic, or get a chance to resolve Call to Wander this game, right? Unless I do it now. And 5 cards should be enough to at least do something with it. But then again, like Syncratic plus... Well, the thing is I can't leave up Cosmic Synchro ever, so like... Syncratic plus leave up Cosmic Synchro is just strictly worse than Call to Wander leave up Cosmic. So I think it's actually worth going for. So I definitely need Swamp right now. I need 2 black sources and 1 red, and hopefully a second red source. I guess I might as well fetch the Swamp now. I need red source. I guess I have enough. I think blue is more important than green at this point. And then I guess I just jam Call to Wander and see what happens. But then I'm tapped out, and then... I mean, like, the Syncratic Master could dig me into anti-magic. Okay, yeah, I guess I've convinced myself with that logic. So then I should tap like this, I guess? Because that guarantees... That means I can't... No, there's... Okay, this does hit all my colors. Yeah, I need to get a creature on board so that... Wait, I have Terraforming Cloth. I don't care about colors at this point. Okay, yeah, there's the anti-magic. Do I want Pithbolt instead? No, I should just take the anti-magic and be happy with it. I could also take Elvish Wayfinder right now, which would also be kind of useful, but yeah, I think anti-magic is the best thing for me to take right now. And then dump out everything else, because Singular's Grasp already deals with everything except Planeswalkers. Wait, if I'm still playing around Cosmic, then anti-magic and Cosmic make no difference. Okay, well, whatever. Also, surprisingly enough, I didn't hit any lands in the top 5 somehow. Oh, right, Foeman can just -2 me and that thing dies. I want the anti-magic here. I force them to use a counterspell, taps them out, and then I get to call to Wander next turn. Yes, I think I should do this. Wait, they don't have... Okay, so they probably don't have a counterspell then, if that's how they just let that happen. Or they think that it's worth keeping up Cosmic for 3 on my turn. Reveal Eternities, that's kind of useful. 6. When they go to 7, okay, do I care about Hemley randomly tapping down on my guys later on? They have Operative Posh, that's like one way to blink Hemley. I don't really want Hemley. Yeah, I think I should just swing down Hemley. Even though I probably should be attacking face at this point, but like this thing's kind of annoying. It's there, so I might as well get rid of it when I can. Well, they're trying to protect it. Okay, well, wait, why do they care so much about Hemley? Also, now they're tapped out of Cosmic. Okay, what other do they only have Cosmic Sinkhole as their counterspell? Yeah, they only have Cosmic. Also, okay, so Call to Wander probably draws me into a land, and I get the Cosmic. Like, that's not going to stop their Mari from coming down, but can I win after they get Mari down or something like that? I think if I draw 5 cards, I think maybe I can win through a Mari. So I guess I might as well go for it. Alternatively, I can still keep up Cosmic, and then, well, no, they don't have Cosmic. If they had, they definitely would have used it by now. So then that means I still have like counterspell superiority right now, which means I can still afford to wait. So that means I probably should just keep waiting on my Call to Wander. I also need to hit my land drops, so I think my best play here is to reveal eternities and try to dig for a land drop for this turn. I mean, I did promise myself that I'll dig for land drops here, so I guess I take the land. I really need my second Kaiwa to go the distance, though, hopefully. Actually, I also get to flashback reveal eternities for my land drop after that, too. And once I can stick a Kaiwa, this game will go a lot better for me, because I have a lot of really good stuff in my graveyard right now. Amret. Well, I could Cosmic Sinkhole that. They can fight back with their own No, they can't even fight back with their own Cosmic. Okay. I think I just definitely Cosmic this. If they want to counter back, then they're free to, because now they're tapped out. Okay, they're not going to counter back, so they don't have counter spells. I can still tell that. That's still something I can discern from how they've been playing. Is Call to Wander safe to jam right now? Yeah, it should be. And my hope here is that, okay, but they play it tapped, so yeah, they're not keeping up Cosmic. Alright, come on. I mean, land draws are actually fine right now, because yeah. Okay, try to kill Hemley. Let's see if that happens. Yeah, I don't know why they decide to outbody my Syncrack Master there to save. I guess maybe they just felt like the 3-2 is going to be a problem eventually, so they decide to get rid of it. Or they decide to get rid of it before it becomes an even bigger problem for them. Anyways, I always play out the land here. I always fetch here. What do I fetch? Yeah, I want to fetch here so that if I draw all my basics, I don't get screwed over. I still think it's always fine to fetch Forest here, because I don't have a good use for white right now. I only have End of All Things, which alright. I probably should have actually looked at what's left in my deck too before I shuffled, but whatever. And also, colors don't really matter right now because I have Terraformer's Globe in play. Yeah, okay. They can't stop this, right? Yeah, they can't stop this. They let it happen, so I get to draw 7 cards, right? Draw 7 cards. I already played the land for turn, right? Oh, anti-magic and cosmic. I do want to leave up a counterspell for it, because that feels correct, but at the same time, it's kind of hard for me to do that. Like, I really want to get Horizon Wayfarer into play too, so I can start beating them down. But so I know they don't have any other counterspells, so like, leaving up counterspells is really good for me in general right now. I still need how many? I still have some ways of blowing this thing up. I want to keep Singularity's Grasp in hand in case they try to put Juyu pools. So I guess I'm supposed to pitch Timber Range. Yeah, okay, sure. I guess I will pitch a land. Okay, they're going to sack all their lands. Like, if they're going to spend their entire turn pumping up offering pools, then I'm really happy because then I get to just I mean, Grasp still costs 4 mana though, so it's like not that good of an exchange, and it also blows up my Terraformer's Globes. I mean, like, no, it's fine because I just end up turn reveal eternities. Try to dig for, like, if I find a Pithfold, then that's even better for me, because I can Pithfold Horizon Wayfarer and then protect it with counter spells. But yeah, like, this is completely fine by me. Am I worried at all about being milled out? I'm not, right? Like, even though I'm kind of pretending that I might be worried about it, I'm not. Okay, Hidden Garden entrance into the graveyard. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything could fetch that would help me here. I could just grab the Mirror Gate. I mean, it is a land. I could also grab Terraformer's Slope to help me dig further. I don't think I really need to dig. I should just grab the Mirror Gate because it's a land, right? Like, that's really because I'm trying to hit my land drops. I mean, Terraformer's Globe basically gives me a second look, I guess, but I should just like grab the thing that doesn't really matter, or just grab the land when I can. I'll wish Wayfinder. Okay, still, I guess I do have to just grasp for 4 and blow up their board, and then okay, so grasp for 4. I can play Horizon Wayfarer plus enough for an anti-magic. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I have to do, unless I want to gamble with reveal eternities. Actually, well, like, I have to Singularity's Grasp here before they can pop off with Eye of Shujiro, so like that's forced for me. And then, like, if Horizon Wayfarer gets End of All Things, then that's whatever, right? I can still draw into Kyoro later on. And I still have a second Kyoro that I can draw into. Yeah, sure. So let's blow up the board. Stealth Nomad Township, and then oh, I guess it does matter how I tap now because I can't have double black up. I mean, I want the anti-magic to hit the white stuff, so I guess I just do this. Yeah. Like, if they have End of All Things, I think I just let it happen because... Or no, if they have All Body Experience, I just let it happen. If they have a Planeswalker, I think I just try to counter it because they've kind of shown that they don't really have... Like, if they had Planeswalkers, they definitely would be slamming it over Eye of Shadiro at this point. Over activating Eye of Shadiro, right? I'm pretty sure they just don't have anything in hand right now. They do have it in out of body. Yeah, I'm fine with this outcome because I think I still win the long game. Shifting Glade, okay. I need to find my second Kyoro soon. There's nothing I can do pre-combat, so I always attack first. So what? Kyoro, Panya, there's like a lot of good cards I could find. Do I do any of that? Elvish Visionary, Elvish Wayfinder does help me with, I can also Hidden Garden Entrance. Okay, what can I Hidden Garden Entrance for? More counter spells, really. That's the only thing I can Hidden Garden Entrance for. I guess Grave Hate possibly, if that ever comes up. So I think the best play here is to play out one Elvish Wayfinder, and then one Elvish Wayfinder, leave up enough for Cosmic. Actually, this costs 5 in total if I want to do both, and then that costs 7. So I can actually play out both creatures. They can't Wrath me, right? So I should just try to play to the board. Yeah, I should just play to the board. And this will also thin lands out of my deck, which will be useful. Does Wayfarer Shrine have any fetch targets left? Surprisingly enough, it still has the planes it can fetch. Well, I'll just take Mysterious Cataract over it, though. So this, and then this. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so then I pass floating up Counter Magic, plus Reveal Eternities. Also, yeah, the Elvish Wayfinders didn't flip any cards I wanted, so that's extra good for me, because that means Reveal Eternity is going to probably dig into the cards I actually want. And the cards I actually want are... some number of Panyas. Okay, well, actually, what is on the bottom of my deck, anyways? I kind of stopped paying attention. Didn't pay enough attention. Pistol, Sponging, Fuel for Fire. I mean, sure, I don't care at this point. They're just using removal, I guess, because they need something to point removal at. They're trying to play Sora. Do I counter that? I don't think I'm actually supposed to counter that because it doesn't matter too much, right? Cosmic for 5, but then no, they don't have counter spells, right? Like, that's something we've proven so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they could have another really threatening 4-drop. If it's Amulet, then is Amulet worse than Sora? Because, like, if Sora sticks, they plus, I have to skip my next. I guess I skip my next combat, or no, I skip my next main. Just keeps. Fine, I'll let it resolve. Basically, like, everything I can do is. I can pretty much just do it instant speed. Or, wait, yeah. Now that Zora's in play, I need to worry about adapting my Kyoro. Okay. I think I'm supposed to skip my main phase. Yeah, I think I'm actually supposed to skip my main phase here. Because, like, Reveal Eternities. There's Kyoro and there's Horizon Wayfarer. Oh, I mean, I have to take Kyoro here because I don't have another copy of Kyoro in my deck, and that thing might find me, or might bring back Horizon Wayfarer later on. But anyways, do I have more? I have 2 more Reveal Eternities to get through. Oh, Panya. Okay, cool. Yeah, it didn't end up mattering. Do I need to attack down Sora? No, not really, because I can just end up turn Panya, protect with something, skip my main, and then take Panya turn. I can Panya turn and also have enough to play out Kyoro afterwards. Yeah, I don't think I need to attack down Sora right now. I'm just going to rack face. And I guess I might as well pick up lands while I'm at it. Yeah. Oh, I have to discard to hand size. Yeah, okay. What did I bomb again? I still have Sand and Sable in my yard. And Kyro can burn for 5, right? And Kyro burning up will hit them for 5, so swimming to Sora plus, I have to Flash and Panya skip a turn, and then these guys are whacking them for 3, 7? 7, that whacks them down to 5. Okay, and then Kyro kills them with burning up flashback. Oh, okay, they're just going to Sora exile stuff. Angel up. Playing Vigilance and Indestructible. Oh, okay, sure, that's fine. That's annoying, but that's, like, fine. Actually, no, that's really annoying because that actually blocks the Panya attack for a turn. Okay, but at least I also don't have to worry about other stuff. Anyways, I can do this Panya and then still have enough left over for Cosmic plus anti-magic to protect Panya. Yeah, in that case, do I have End of All Things? Or I should be able to. Reveal Eternities might dig me into End of All Things, in which case then yeah, I can do one Reveal Eternities first. Actually, I'll go Panya first. just to see if my opponent has any reactions to that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Reveal eternities. And there's End of All Things. And I think I'm supposed to let that get binned. Or actually, yeah, let that get binned so that Kyoro can flash it back. Except not really, because okay, I take End of All Things. I put End of All Things into my hand. Can I End of All Things and also Panya turn? Yeah, I sort of can. Okay, in that case, then yeah, this goes into my hand. Sanjing. Okay, so first things first, I should Panya turn because, or play out my land for a turn. I want to mirror gate something. No, it doesn't matter. At most, they can cosmic for me for 3. So like 1. If I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do the Panya turn. Then 1. They can double cosmic Synco me, but otherwise they can't stop this. And I can pay for that double cosmic Synco off the treasure, so I'm fine there. I guess I could remove the Panya. Okay, alright, so go to combat, swing with everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out or thin the land from my deck. Go to extra turn. Draw for turn. Do I still have? Apparently, I still have the planes in my deck. Huh. Doesn't really matter. So swing with everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's the planes. I'll take it. Play out planes. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kyoro attempt to cast Burning Up on face. Okay, there we go. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. And also dragged out way longer than it needed to be because I tanked really hard. But yeah, so that was that matchup. How do I... Okay, so Singular's Grasp. I think Sans... Yeah, I want Sans ones because this thing blows up their operatives. I want counter spells because this is a counter spell matchup. Except I don't actually want that many counter spells. End of All Things is good. What's not good? Soundless Sable is not good. I need to make 2 more cuts. Burning Up won me the game there. I mean, it also kills Planeswalker, so I think that's good. Right? It kills... Does it kill their 4-drop? Yes, it does kill their... Doesn't kill Sora, because Sora's 5 loyalty, but does kill Amaret on the turn it comes down. What are they bringing in? They're going to bring in Grave Hate and counter spells. And probably board wipes. But yeah, do I want both Call to Wanderers in the main board? Probably. Like, I want to increase the chances of me drawing into at least one of them. I think I'm supposed to actually trim on Pithwelts, because even though they're like kind of good against... They're good against half their deck and really useless against the other half. Yeah, maybe I don't want this many standards ones. The problem with Pithwelt is that it doesn't kill Optive Posh. So like if they turn 3 Optive Posh, and my answer is Pithwelt, I'm kind of screwed. If my answer is Burning Up, I could also be screwed depending on how my land draws ended up. So I think I should just trim one more counter spell. I'll trim Anti-Magic. I mean, I could also trim Syncratic Master, because tapping out turn 3 for it is kind of not something I want to do. Yeah, okay, I'll try doing this. Alright, I board out 1 Pithwelt, board out 1 Syncratic Master. I could do this. Like, having Syncratic Master is useful just as a body, because... yeah, fine, I've convinced myself. I'll do this. Alright, time for game 2. Not much interaction. Okay, so like, I get screwed over. I lose really hard if they have Cosmic into Optive Posh. Am I still willing to run this hand? It's like good otherwise. I think I keep it. If Horizon Wayfarer gets removed early, whatever I manage to... Oh, actually, no. The sand's also kind of bad in that it loses lots of life from its own mana base. And I think this means they don't have Cosmic Synco in hand, because if they had Cosmic, they definitely would have at least thought about keeping it up. Or no, it doesn't mean anything, because I don't actually have any threatening turn 1 plays, so they didn't need to keep up Cosmic on 1. If they have Cosmic on 2, do I run Horizon Wayfarer into it? I think I do. Well, I guess they don't. Offering pools. Okay, sure. I have Pithwelt, so I have the Pithwelt in case they decide to, in case it gets to turn 8 and they decide to activate this. Let's see. That's a lot of Cosmic Syncos, and this is why I need to get Horizon Wayfarer down before they can keep up the Synco. What did they... Okay, yeah, they grabbed the Cosmic. Yeah, might as well fetch now. Do I want Island or Forest? Isn't blue the bottleneck right now? I mean, it doesn't matter too much because I have Terraformer's Globe in play, but... I think I grab Island because I have more ways of fetching Forest later on. I grab Forest because Pithwelt also needs Forest. Okay, fine. I've convinced myself. Anyways, this thing will die to basically everything at this... Oh wait, this dies to Foeman. I really hope they don't have Foeman. Like, yeah, running out Horizon Wayfarer on 2 into Foeman, that's a really bad outcome for me. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, please don't have Foeman. Okay, they don't. Good. And Horizon Wayfarer actually survives. Oh, okay, that's extra good because now I can stop taking damage from my lands. Unfortunately, all I'm doing now is keeping standard ones, which isn't very proactive right now, but okay, I'm just going to start attacking. Let's see if they have removal for this. They don't. Interesting. So now they're just keeping up. Are they just keeping up Cosmic? Like, I know they have Cosmic in hand. Are you just going to spend the next few turns keeping up Cosmic while whacking with Horizon Wayfarer? I guess they could end up turn remove me. Yeah, they probably are planning to end up turn removal me. And unfortunately, I don't have counter spells right now, so I can't do anything about that. Back to they don't have removal for Horizon Wayfarer still. Yeah, that's fine. Unless they're planning on tapping and then... Oh, I guess if they have a Planeswalker, then they can remove Horizon Wayfarer. I guess like if they play Planeswalker, try to remove Horizon Wayfarer, I'll just stand as one in response to blow that thing up. Okay, if they Hamley, I think I'm supposed to top Horizon Wayfarer because... Oh, scales. Huh. I guess that is something they can do. Do I just Pithbolt the offering pools? No, I think I'm supposed to Pithbolt the Knight. Yeah, I'm supposed to Pithbolt the Knight so that they... Or like I might as well Pithbolt the Knight right now, right? Because Pithbolt's... What else does Pithbolt hit? Because I don't really care about offering pools on scales. Yeah, like Pithbolt doesn't really have anything else super great to hit right now, so I should just kill the Knight right now when I can. And the stand as one will be more... Or do I stand as one right now because I have a creature that I can use? Well, the problem with stand as one is that it loses really hard to removal. Yeah, I'll just Pithbolt the Knight now while I have the chance to. If they have removal on Horizon Wayfarer, then so be it. Oh, okay. I see. I mean, at least it's still the panel will hit my Pithbolt instead of anything more important. And that means I can still keep attacking through with stuff. Do I call to Wander right now? I mean, they are tapped out, and I don't know when the next chance... Oh, if I'll ever get another chance to call to Wander. So, tap myself out, draw 4 cards. Is 4 cards enough to tap? Is 4 cards worth tapping myself out right now? I don't think so. Actually, no, I can't stand as one right now, though. So stand as one, blow up the Knight, swing through. Because, like, that thing's going to keep getting larger if I don't deal with it. Yeah, okay, attack first just to see if they're going to block. Like, no way they block here, but might as well at least offer them the option to misplay. Okay, responses, and I will just blow up the Knight because that thing's scary. I don't want this thing to get more counters from Scales of Shara. And like, they've clearly shown that they don't have removal for Horizon Wayfarer, because if they had, then they definitely would have used it by now. So maybe they top decked in. Like, if they top deck into removal for Horizon Wayfarer, I'm quite sad. I know they have Cosmic in hand, so like, if they just one-mana remove this guy, oh, still no removal. Okay. Kyoro. Huh. Interesting. Is this a Mirror Gate turn? So if they have Isle Body experience, then yeah, they kill this, and I can't really do much because anything I do gets cosmicked. If they have 2-mana removal, like Fuel Fortifier, then I'm very happy because then I get to call to Wander afterwards. Even though that does tap me out, but I don't have any responses anyways, so it doesn't actually matter. Anyways, let's see if they have a removal for this. Apparently not. Yeah, what are they holding? Okay, so do I want to main phase anything? Or do I want to just keep pulling up stand as one? Yeah, I think I want to keep pulling up stand as one because if they ever... Okay, now do they have removal for the... No, they're cracking the clue. Okay. You have to K that. Basically, my plan here is... Well, also, they don't know that I'm not holding counter spells right now. The way I've been playing makes it seem like I'm holding counter spells, right? So, like, my plan here is just wait for them to tap out for something and then try to slam one of my top end things. Operative Posh. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh, they get to blink Juyu offering pools though. Or when it attacks, never mind. Yeah, that's completely fine. Okay, do I want to stand as one to Operative Posh? Okay, what's the worst case scenario? They counter it, and then Operative gets a counter. If it's Fuel Fortifier, okay, no, like, so stand as one, try to blow this thing up. I don't think they can actually punish me for doing that, right? Like, worst case is Fuel Fortifier. No, they can't do anything about. Okay, I guess they still Pandemonium, but then, yeah, okay. Yeah, this always works for me because I don't think they have enough mana to double counterspell this turn, or at least double counterspell where one of the counterspells isn't Cosmic Sinkhole for one. They are going to attempt to counter back, yeah. Or no, they don't even have enough blue sources to do that. So if they tap out for something, then I just slam Kyoro and then blow up Operative Posh anyways, and then swing with Horizon Wayfarer, and then unless they have exactly Mari, or no, they also have Setting Sun. Well, no, if they setting sun, that's also fine because wait, what? Okay, I guess they're just going to kill Horizon Wayfarer, to get the operative Posh trigger before Posh dies. Void, or they're just throwing out burn spells in order to get operative Posh triggers onto the pools. Yeah, that's fine. They are kind of close to. Oh, that I didn't realize I could do that. The beginning of the next end step. They're open for a turn. They can only Cosmic for one, or I guess they can still. No, they can't steal anymore. They can only Cosmic for one now. Wait, are they just dead to stand as one from graveyard? Stand as one punches them for. Okay. Oh, they only have two. They don't have enough types in the graveyard. That's annoying. Rampant Summit. Okay, cool. I mean that's pretty good. I can knock them down to 1 life, but then is that enough? I can Call to Wander and hope to draw into something that kills. Yeah, like the question here is this the turn I Kaioro or is this their turn I Call to Wander? And the fact that they've been like playing like they didn't have any removal for the last however many turns does kind of suggest that I should. Interestingly enough, if I blew up offering pools anytime in the last however many turns, this will be so much easier for me because then I can Kaioro. Oh, they could still have Pact of the Moon. Am I worried about Pact of the Moon enough to play around it? Okay, so like how badly does Pact of the Moon wreck me right now? It wrecked me really badly, actually. Yeah, I should play around that. So that means I attack first. If they have Pact, I think they definitely pull the trigger now. Okay, they don't. So I think they don't have Pact of the Moon, in which case, like, Kaioro kill offering pools? Or do I Kaioro? If they tap out for Mari, I just Call to Wander afterwards, right? What does Mari do again? Let me just read the whole card again. Oh, I put it in chat. Or did I? Okay. Destroy creature, you gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. Gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. They go up to 3. I can still Call to Wander into a burning up. Yeah, okay, I think I just Kaioro here then. Does it matter why I leave up? Doesn't really matter why I leave up. Alright. If they have exactly Pact of the Moon right now, then yeah, they really got me. I really doubt that they have it, so like, okay, they're thinking. Actually, maybe I should have Call to Wander because drawing 6 cards probably means I win either ways. So they need to prevent Kaioro from attacking. They don't really have that many cards in hand. If they Mari, they wipe the board, and then I guess whatever. I'll just like knock them down to 1 life. I feel like that's the safest thing to do here. So like they need exactly Mari here, and if they Mari, they have to tap out for it. In which case, I get to Call to Wander and try to find a burning up to kill them. Posh comes back. I guess it could also have Amaret. Amaret -4 kills Kaioro, puts him up to 5. Also gets an opposite Posh trigger for offering pools. They do have to pitch a card, but I'm pretty sure they have cards they can pitch. Still leads around Horizon Wayfarer though. They could just have a Wrath right now. Like they have 2 copies of Setting Sun in the sideboard. If they have Setting Sun, then they blow up my board, and then I actually don't have. Okay, so then they blow up my board. They have enough mana left over if they have a land drop here to also Cosmic for 3. So then I have to top deck untap land to resolve Call to Wander. Fallen Cracks, Sunlit Highland. Seems like they do have Mari here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess that happens. Oh, I guess they also get to slam for 5 in the meantime. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, they get to. No, they can't blink Mari. I'm fine. Or no, they can. They're just going to attack first. Oh, Posh first. Yeah, I guess that's something they can do. Okay, so I have a second copy of Kaioro. Is it? Did they actually? It's still at 2 loyalty afterwards. I didn't board out any copies of Burning Up, right? Yeah, I didn't. So I still have. I have, and they're tapped out. Good. Nope. They're okay. Yeah, they're tapped out. Right. So, I just have to draw Burning Up, and I have 7 draws to get it. If I don't draw Burning Up, then I guess I need to find a way out of this. So since I'm specifically digging for a single card, I should be fetching before I Call to Wander, just to slightly increase the ratios, chances, whatever. Right. Still up to 2 Burning Ups. Oh wait, actually no, I misplayed. Yeah, I misplayed. I could have waited until end step and then stand as one, kill the opposite Posh that way. Yeah, I misplayed there. Okay. Anyways, what do I fetch? I already have all my colors, so I should just fetch the one that helps me the most. Which is the mountain. Do I not have the mountain? Okay, I do have the mountain. Yeah, I might as well get the island. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I could also draw into End of All Things and then End of All Things Amari. Like that might be a way to win. And also they can't gain that much life, right? They're still like somewhere around. Come on. Didn't get it. Okay. I need them to not gain a million life. That's really the only thing I need them to not do. So I could enable things to operative posh, which no, I should just be digging really hard. No, I could send Crack Master to dig for burning up. Like how can they gain life? Also double burning up. The double burning up also works. Oh right, Graveyard Exile. Yeah. I could answer operative posh. Yeah, I don't think. I think send Crack Master is basically the safest thing to do here. Like it digs me the furthest down, so it's probably the thing I want to do here. Still no burning up. I don't need land at this point. I should just take the things that let me dig. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, like I could have actually killed Operative Posh on the end step when it came back, and that would have been better for me because then, I mean, like they still slam Mari and wipe the board, but at least they don't have Operative Posh hanging around on board afterwards, being annoying for me. All right, I also have to discard to hand size. Okay, I'll discard Mirror Gate to hand size. Do I? Okay, yeah. Wayfarer Shrine will still be able to fetch basic. They're mirror gating. Okay. Oh, I guess this. They're using it to turn off domain. Black. Do I? Yeah, sure. Green. Do I have Hidden Guard entrance yet? No, I don't. Hemley. Yeah, that's fine. They can't gain life off this, right? So it's fine. Okay, so when do I start chumping? Oh, okay. Never mind. They're trying to lock me down so that. Oh, okay, sure. I guess that's one way to kill it. They still don't have any ways to gain life, so okay, maybe this draws. This could find them in. This could dig them into. Or I would know what it digs them into. So okay, so they can only cosmic 3 for once. So I just need to make sure I have. I just need to find burning up in my next 4 cards. Yeah, either that or I need to find an anti-magic and then burning up my next 4 cards. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty much just, can I find the card I need? The game. In fact, it's, can I deal 5 damage out of nowhere? I lose anyways if this sticks, right? I guess technically I could enable things that when they try to swing to make me survive one more turn. Yeah, I guess that's what I'll do if I don't find the thing I need, except they have Cosmic Sinkholes, so it actually doesn't help me. Yeah, but I will fetch first because I want to thin my deck. Like, deck thinning matters a lot right now. Black doesn't matter at all for me right now, right? I mean, I have Terraformer's Globe, so colors don't really... So hopefully colors don't matter. Come on. No burning up. What do I take? Anti-Magic or Call to Wander? Call to Wander is never going to resolve. And these Reveal Trains will dig as deep as Call to Wander will be able to dig, mana-wise. Okay, so then that means that I need to answer Operative Posh. Oh wait, no, I need to answer it this turn because... Okay, so I need to enable things Operative Posh on their end step, and then I guess I just Reveal Trains the next 2 turns. Reveal Trains on the next 2 turns. Can I draw with Terraformer's Globe? No, I can't. I can also technically anti-magic. Hemley can draw them, and then Hemley can gain them 2 life and possibly find them into another way of gaining life. Blue is what? Blue is a bottleneck. Okay, I actually do need to spend blue though, so enable things to Operative Posh on end step. If they want to self-blink, then at least that thing will disappear for 1 turn. Okay, they are just going to let resolve. Okay, that's good. Or is it good? Depends on if they hacked the moon in hand. They don't. If they did, they definitely would play it by now. Okay, so I have anti-magic to prevent them from doing anything super duper bad for me. Although they have their own cosmic, so basically if anti-magic will prevent them from being able to keep up mana after doing something really super duper bad for me. But doesn't really do much else for me. They're going to -1 to Hemley, interesting. Or they're not, okay. Mari's just going to start making creatures so that they can kill me next turn. So I have 1 turn to dig for burning up. But I've already looked through a bunch of my deck, so hopefully I find it. How is that still not there? Okay, well, I mean, I take Terraformer's Globe because that helps me dig deeper, and I'm probably not making it through next turn. I'll wish Wayfinder. That still doesn't help me. Okay, what's the chances of getting burning up in my top 22 cards? Actually, let me pull up a hypergeometric calculator right now, because this actually does matter. Or, I mean, I am interested in how sample size. Okay, right, sample size. I'm digging 4 cards deep this turn, or hopefully I can ideally I get it in my top 4 cards. I have 2 copies. I need to draw at least 1 copy. What are the chances? I have 33% chance of getting it. Well, I mean, I could flashback and about things, but then Mario can't actually gain more life right now. Angel doesn't actually one-shot me. Actually no, offering pools will make it one-shot me afterwards. Sure, I'll tap like this. Alright, reveal eternities. Let's see if I find it. I mean, wait, no, the planes does matter because I need it for anti-magic stuff. Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, that took long enough. Now I just have to hope they don't have, I just have to hope really hard that they don't have Pact of the Moon. Or no, if they have Pact of the Moon, I can fight over it. Yeah, okay. Does this resolve? They're doing a really big cosmic, okay. The good news is that I have my own 2 counter spells. Okay, but I have cosmic, so it's fine, right? Yeah. Okay, so if they have one more counter spell after this, no, there's no counter spells that can stop my cosmic for 3. Unless they have exactly, they need to have exactly Steel Panel plus another cosmic for 1 to stop this from working. I think this means I probably win here. Like, unless they have exactly those 3 cards. Or, I guess they could also have Pact of the Moon plus Cosmic. Okay, well, there we go. Got there. Okay. That was close. Yeah, so, it actually did matter. Well, no, if it mattered if they had 2 counter spells in hand. Like, okay, they left. Let's look through replays. I want to know what's in their hand at the end there. Because that was definitely, oh, they did have 2 Cosmics. Okay, so it wouldn't have mattered either ways, but, so, I guess I should also, so sample size 3, let's see what my chances of doing that. Oh, was that always that low? Huh. Apparently, if I only, so the chances of me finding burning up in the top 3 cards when, with the top 3 cards but 22 card deck is only 26%, but top 4 cards is 33%. So I guess when the deck's really small, then the small increase in sample size actually does change it, probabilities by a lot. Like, if I revealed and then had to Terraformer's Club afterwards to find the last one, then I would only have 2 mana left over after anti-magic, which would mean that I could only cosmic for 1, which wouldn't have mattered here because they're forced to double cosmic. So like they double cosmic for 3, right? Yeah, they double cosmic for 3, and then did they even have to tap out for cos? Okay, yeah, they had to tap out to double cosmic for 3. Or they had to tap out to cosmic for 3. If this was a sealed Pandemonium, then they didn't have to then they wouldn't need to tap out still, and then that means I would only be able to cosmic for 1 afterwards, and then that would have actually lost me game, right? Yeah. Still though, that was so misplayed there by. Okay, so like this was probably always fine. Like I think I always go for this because I wasn't going to do anything else with the mana, and if my opponent protects Operative Posh, then like at least I made them use it at a time when I'm not desperate. And this also taps them out Cosmic. So then on this turn, knock them down to 3. Like Kyoro, I could actually Kyoro, since Kyoro doesn't require you to cast a card right away, it lets you cast until end of turn, right? Yeah, until end of turn. I could have just float the sand as 1, and then once this guy comes back during their end step, then I blow it up with sand as 1. I think that would work better for me in the long run. Like I still knocked them down to 3. Like Kyoro, and then I kill that thing, and then they untap Amari. But the thing is, like they're no longer pressuring me with Operative Posh. Although I guess Operative Posh didn't do too much that game either, or even after surviving that, because it did eventually just get removed, which I suppose was like that was fine. Well, I mean the thing is, Operative Posh put me under a much faster clock, but I was already really like digging really hard towards the burning up anyways. And the Stannis one did mean that the sound of going face did mean that my opponent was still dead to burning up even after gaining 2 life off something. I forgot what they gained the 2 life off of, but I guess they gained 2 life off Hemley Egg Feather. Or no, they didn't. Or I guess maybe they did later on. So if Operative Posh was dead then Mari's still on board, Hemley's still on board. So I guess I end up ulting Zamari instead of the Operative Posh, which I suppose doesn't really change that much. Wait, why did my opponent not? So they could have Cosmic Sinkhole here. If they did that, I would be dead, right? Cosmic, oh, I guess they're playing anti-magic. So they Cosmic me for 3. Anti-magic, and then they Cosmic for 1, I can pay for it. But then that spends all my counter magic. I guess it also spends all their counter magic, right? But then I would still be dead. Or, counter, okay, but then they will still have 1 Cosmic Sinkhole left over. And the Cosmic for 4 is a lot, like, I need anti-magic to get out of a Cosmic for 4. I don't need anti-magic to get out of a Cosmic for, or I don't need, Yeah, actually, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, like this came just on time. What about early in the game? Did anything weird happen there? Like, this could have actually gone pretty bad for me if my opponent did my opponent just draw 0 hard removal this game? It seems like, yeah, they just didn't draw any hard removal, and that meant Horizon Wayfarer just got to go nuts that game. And then, meanwhile, I drew a bunch of removal, and I think it's quite fortunate that I drew the removal there that when I did, because otherwise that knight would have gotten a bunch of counters, and then that knight would have actually raced me, or been able to race me. The opponent drew a lot of lands, or they had a lot of lands while Horizon Wayfarer was whacking them. Yeah, I really do appreciate like Horizon Wayfarer just feels really good to play in these sorts of decks, because if you can stick one early and then swing with it turn after turn while you're using your interaction with your opponent, then like you're just whacking them down every turn. It feels pretty nice to do that. Yeah, I don't think my opponent. Yeah, there wasn't really much my opponent could have done there, I guess. Well, except that turn where they didn't try to counter. I mean, did they know I had anti-magic? I don't think they knew I had anti-magic in hand, so I'm not sure why. I feel like it was at least worth trying to fight the Annabelle things, right? Because like the upside is that if I don't have exactly anti-magic in hand, I just die. If I do have anti-magic, then I guess if you expend one cosmic sinkhole. Okay, I guess having 2 cosmics does meaningfully prevent me from burning up in face in certain scenarios. So yeah, I guess that's game 1. What was game 2 like? Or I mean, no, that was game 2. What was game 1 like? I think game 1 also dragged really long. Both of like I was just tanking really hard. I tank really hard in general though. So okay, so I guess we both kept slow hands. Terraformers. I slammed Horizon Wayfarer, and my opponent Hemlead I shuffled away. Offering pools. Yeah, everything seems pretty standard so far. I do find it interesting how they took Cosmic Sinkhole, right? Because they needed counters. No, they took Foeman because they needed an actual play. And my opponent just decided to keep up Sinkhole instead of playing out Foeman because they were worried about my. Yeah, like both of us were pretty scared of each other, so we were both like just passing turns, playing up counter spells. I did decide to anti-magic the Foeman there. I guess it did work out for me in general in the end, but like I didn't have to do that. Oh no, the thing is, I guess like if I didn't counter that, and so if I just let this resolve and then -2 here, then then I'm dealing with Foeman's on board, so only plussing. I have no ways of attacking it. Yeah, I think countering it was probably correct, and if they had another counter spell, then it still worked out for me because it taps them out, and I get to call to wander next turn. I'm surprised that they expended an Alibi to protect the Hemley though. I guess I figured they wanted to Alibi this thing eventually anyway, so they might as well do it now and let Hemley stick for one more turn. And then I decided not to call to wander because I'm playing scared and so I always wanted to keep a Cosmic, which ended up working out for me because my opponent tried to jam Amulet with no counterspell backup. Yeah. And then Call to Wander draws me a million cards, and at that point, like that's probably when I start taking over the game because we're both slow decks, and my opponent has 2 cards in hand while I have a full grip. Even though my full grip isn't that powerful, but just having more cards than my opponent eventually gets me there. That did get outvalued, didn't it? Just like the benefit of having a lot of cards late game so I can play out 2 drops while holding up counter spells in case my opponent draws anything meaningful. Why did I not counter this here? I guess I figured that there might be something scarier in the future. Turns out my opponent was just holding lands. If I did anti-magic here, then yeah, I should have just anti-magic here because even if they had something scarier in the future, I can still hold up Cosmic or 5 relatively easily, and they're only at okay, so they go up to 9 lands. Cosmic or 5 means that unless it's a 4-drop, it's getting countered. So like I should have just countered this because like this thing was just way more trouble than it should, or presented way more trouble than it should have. Yeah, like if I countered Thor, I wouldn't be able to reveal Eternities, but doesn't matter really. Okay, and then they just flooded out afterwards. And then I was still playing really hard around possible counter spells in my opponent's hand, which is why I was tanking so hard. Because I was trying to think of how, like, if I had enough mana to counter my opponent's things. But it turns out they didn't, so it didn't matter for me. Because I just pretty much won in short order after that. Yeah, okay, that worked out pretty well for me, so hopefully I get just as good luck in the semifinals, and yeah.